What's going on, everybody? Good morning to those in my time zone. Just checking everything, making sure we're all good, which we should be. We're going to be starting off at 6,149 resets. So pretty good. Over here, probably still going to be shiny hunting the Aron. I do really want to get into the Battle Frontier and the Battle Factory. I've been itching for that, but anyway, in case anyone's wondering, on my Platinum adventure, this is what I've been pretty much playing off stream, like every day. I'm up to like, I think I have like 20 Pokemon left for the Pokedex, and like 5 or 6 of them are the mystery event thing. So I'm actually... Last night I modded my Game Boy, I guess not Game Boy, the 3DS. So I'm gonna try and give myself the events today and get those Pokemon. But I got like, actually I'll tell you the Pokemon I have left for the Pokedex. I got Breloom. I need a Larion. So I need Larion, Gulpin, Swalot, Kecleon, Salamence, the Regis, Groudon, Latios, Rayquaza, and then all the rest are events. And I guess Regigigas is the probably non-other one. But yeah, Kecleon's annoying. I gotta get that in either Diamond or the Great Marsh. But I might just transfer that up. That one and Gulpin are struggling because you gotta get them in like the Great Marsh Safari Zone area. But all the other ones are pretty easy. But anyway, we're grinding. So I'm probably gonna finish that Pokedex and then make a video about that. But yeah, I've been really enjoying playing Platinum. It's been a whole lot of fun. Yeah, doing a lot of streams trying to get this shiny. Hopefully we get it soon. But yeah, good morning, everybody. There's a whole lot of people already in the chat. How's everyone doing? Very lovely to wake up to everybody grinding. Oh, is that like a new snake emoji? What is that? I don't think I've seen that before. Let me just get myself situated. So yeah, we're probably gonna let's do some Aron over here. What are we doing again? We're using the synchronize. Yeah. I do feel like today is the day for Aron. Sorry, not Aron, Rayquaza. I think you were still doing the bike trick over here. Synchronize. But yeah, we'll do this for at least, we'll get, I think, at least 500 more. Get up to 7,000. Hopefully we get it by then. Yeah, thanks. I love this Game Boy. When I saw it, this mod, I was like, yeah, give me that right now. I think I need that. I buy a lot of things for aesthetics, especially if it's red and black. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Everybody else coming in. I was thinking about buying another modded 3D, or not modded, just a normal 3DS. Like the one I have now is destroyed from playing so much Monster Hunter. But it would be nice to get like another nice one just to have. Cause I got multiple Game Boys, multiple SPs and DSIs. I only have that one 3DS. It's not like I really need it, but just one of those things that's kind of like, it'd be good to have. Oops, sorry. Just whack the mic. Let's move up our Rayquaza. Good luck charm. Good little head popping out. Yeah, boy. Gonna buy a DS Lite. I think if you don't have a DS Lite already, I feel like it's really needed just because of the ability to transfer like the Game Boy games up. It's a good device. I feel like I break all mine though. I don't know if it's just like how it's built, but probably the new 3DS, the 3DS XL. I feel like that would be a good option. I didn't look at it too much. Again, I was pretty tired when I was looking at all this last night, but it seemed like a really nice, like crisp device. Actually, I think let's take this Rayquaza. Let's put it over here. I got it on the mic stand, but you guys can't even see it because they're not doing no face cam. Get over here, Rayquaza. Yeah. Put him right there. I don't think I have anything else shiny Rayquaza related. Actually, I'm gonna turn the sound off on this jumping. That jumping's annoying. I don't mind hearing Rayquaza like all day yell, but that jumping ain't it. So what are you guys grinding this morning? You still playing the Fire Red game? Fire Red Leaf Green? You guys playing other games? How's that? Was it the Poketopia game? I heard it was pretty cool, or just by watching it, but again, I don't really want to distract myself from all these other things I want to do in Pokemon. Get your first shiny in Leaf Green. Aber from the Game Corner, congrats. How many did it take? Poketopia, you want Pokapia, that's what it's called. Not Poketopia. Collecting Munchlax eggs and Soul Silver. Oh yeah, I forgot the Pokapia thing, you need Switch 2, yeah. I probably won't be getting it then. I really don't want to get a Switch 2. It's too much money. Still grinding Coliseum. Man, Coliseum XD, great games. Hopefully you're enjoying playing that as well. Something to watch. Continue Hard Gold Forever file. Let's go. You hunted the starters. Yeah, 1,000 encounters in the game code. I probably went pretty quick, relatively, no. Still playing the new Monster Hunter 3 story game. Beavery's brought that to my attention. I've been meaning to like try out that game, but I just have not gotten to it. But it looks actually like a lot of fun. It's on my list of things that I want to try, but I don't know how. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. He's still hunting Groudon and Kyogre Soul Silver. And Sapphire and Soul Silver. What's up, Hyde? How we doing? See, my main Gen 4 games are Platinum and Heart Gold. So I just beat Red a couple days ago, got Kyogre in Heart Gold, but now I want to transfer some of my Pokemon. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I want to transfer my high level Pokemon to Soul Silver, beat Red, get the Groudon, and then we could get the Rayquaza in one of the games, and then start shiny hunting, maybe, or at least set up for the shiny hunt for Rayquaza in, I think I want to do it in the Heart Gold game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I might be a little worn out from shiny hunting Rayquaza in this game again, so I'll probably postpone that or put that on the back burner, but what do you call it? We'll at least be set up for it. And it's something I definitely want in that game, so. I still just really want Rayquaza for the Pokedex, so we're so close. So close. Yeah, I really enjoy streaming early in the morning. Just get up and grind. It's kind of fun. Something to look forward to waking up to, you know. I guess shiny Cyndaquil yesterday. Congrats. Super under odds. Mine, when I got shiny Cyndaquil, was so under odds too. Got in like a day. I didn't you know, keep track of it, but it was definitely under odds. What's modded on this Game Boy? I think just the screen, the buttons, and the battery. But I have another Game Boy over here, and this one's got the USB-C charging, which is sweet. And then this is the analog pocket. Pretty much everything's modded on this thing. I'm just gonna mute my mic for a second. Alright, I'm here. Once you inspired me to do Ruby playthrough, 62 hours and haven't hit the league yet. Nice, dude. That's making me want to make this Ruby save file again. It's just, every time I play my games, like this is just sitting, teasing me, telling me, hey, restart me, play my game. I just haven't done it yet because I want to check off things on my list before I hit that because I know that's like a whole new adventure. But yeah, it's making me want to play it through Ruby. Just such a good game, you know? You want to hunt an emerald, just confuse an RG. Should I soft reset or run away? I think you have to do the runaway. If you do the soft reset, you have to somehow like advance the clock through like videos, I think. To me, that's where I get lost, and I just... Like if I were to do things in Emerald, I would just do the runaway. Full out shiny hunts over the rare breed. Thanks, Sean. Hopefully we get it soon. But I got the power of everybody else in the stream helping me get through this hunt. What are you tracking your sets? I got 2 calculators. We got a TI 36X Pro. Not my favorite calculator, but it's a calculator. And then this Casio calculator on the left. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it's like a little bit in the thing. The Casio is not a good calculator for tracking just because it, like, once the screen goes black, it like wipes the memory. I think, I don't really know, but I haven't been able to get that back. But the TI calculator, once the screen goes black, you can just turn it back on and you pick up right where you left off. You could probably, there's definitely easier things. I've been thinking about just buying like a tracker, like a thing that you just hit plus minus and then reset. I think it'd be so much easier. But for some reason I always use calculators, so. I think they would fix the RNG on that if they release it on the Switch. I feel like that's a big one. I feel like if they didn't, a lot of people would be pretty agitated. Maybe, I don't know. If I was Nintendo, I would fix the RNG. I will say I'm really enjoying, pretty much again, I know we're doing this on Gen 3 on stream, but pretty much off camera I've been doing only Gen 4 and I've been loving it, but I'm almost itching to go back to Gen 3 for a little bit. I want to hit up the Battle Frontier. I want to use my Pokemon again. Also, I had like a huge urge to, you know, play some Gen 5 again earlier this week. But again, I don't want to, once I open up that game, it just opens up the whole Like I'm not gonna put it down, you know. I'm not gonna play for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna play for an hour. I'm gonna play for like 8 hours, you know. Just try to stay a little bit of focused on one generation at a time. Something shiny Skarmory. I think it's like 5% there, right? Is there like some repel? No, I don't think there is a repel tree because I guess you. No, the magnet pull doesn't work either. So you're going for raw like 5%, right? Jeez. You'd be upset if they fixed it. I guess it does allow like, people to do certain things in the game, you know, which is kind of enjoyable in a way. I guess I can see people going being annoyed no matter what Nintendo does. So I guess we'll see what they do. Yeah, the RNG is it's definitely special. It's unique. You just hit 6k reset on fire for Eevee. Just put a leaf green so you can double hunt. Nice. Hopefully that speeds it up. They ever released Gen 4 on Switch, I hope they fix the slow battles. Yeah, that's one thing about Gen 4 that I really dislike. Like even healing your Pokemon, like with a potion, it just takes like 20 seconds. It's like, what is this? But yeah, at least in Platinum it's a little bit faster, but it's still slow. Like that's like Black and White, oof, or Black and White 2 specifically. That's perfect. And the saving in Gen 4, I feel like just takes so long. Like I get they gotta save data, but it's just so slow. What's up, Beaveries? How we doing? Trying to hatch an admin site there for at least 5 hours. I think, can you also get it in the, what do you call it? For 5 hours? That feels like really long for that. Oh, I don't think the Everstone doesn't really, the Everstone does not work in that game, or does it? No, the Everstone should work. I made a whole guide. I made multiple guides on this, I don't remember, but it's just because I never do my breeding in Emerald. Or sorry, in Fire Red. Actually, I think that is why the Everstone does not work. When you hunt, do you find... For the Rayquaza, I just hit whatever because it shouldn't matter with the frames. And for the Emerald over here with Aron, I just do whatever because I don't know, I can't, it's very hard to target a frame with that, but I'm pretty sure you're mentioning or referencing Rayquaza hunt. Yeah, shiny Ponyta is lovely. Got a shiny Spearow on Highland 1. Rapidash is cool because it's got like the gray flames, but for me, definitely Ponyta with that blue. Oof. The Everstone only works, and yeah, that's why definitely Emerald so much better for the whole breeding process because of those things you can do. Oh, you wanted Silverwind? I gotcha. Black and White 2 asking to use another repel. Oh yeah, that's such a good. It's like the small things that are really improve like the quality of the game. The repel is definitely one of them. It's a simple addition. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I agree. Rapidash should have had the blue flames. Again, the gray looks cool, but like blue looks so much cooler. Gray flames don't really exist either, you know. If you're Gen 10 Game Freak, let's have a main game. Yeah, I wonder if they're definitely going to use like the data and success or lack of success of the Pokepia game and judging what they should do moving forward. I mean, I think they got a lot of things to work with and ways to like make games in the future. And I don't know, I just feel like how many generations of Pokemon do we need? It's probably getting to too much, but you have so many Pokemon and things to do in worlds that you can build. Like I feel like there's other things to make new that don't involve making new Pokemon, if that makes sense. What's up, Jacob? Sorry. How many encounters with Aron? I think we're at like, I don't actually know. Let me see. How much are we? Because I would like to know that too. We're at 1,450 about, plus or minus some. It's about that far. The first like, I don't know, like let's say 1,200 encounters, I used the magnet pole ability. However, I really would like to use in this Aron in the Battle Frontier. So last week, we started, or we got ourselves an Abra with synchronized adamant nature. So the encounters are going to be a little slower moving forward. Or I guess more like the probability of getting the Aron is decreasing a little bit. So we might get more a Sableye, but at least we'll have a chance at an adamant nature Aron, or a higher chance, which would be really good. Because again, I want to use it in the Frontier. You want the orange Gyarados and fire red leaf green, but fishing shiny hunts is a pain. Yeah. At least you know if you use like the old rod, you're guaranteed for the Magikarp. So that's like a plus, but yeah. I love the sprite of Gyarados in that game. Looks so menacing. You're excited for the Pokemon, the Poke MMO-esque title they have lined up. Ooh, is that actually a thing? They're gonna do every single gen in one game? I know there's like, I thought there was like that fan-made Pokemon MMO thing. But I didn't know they were actually, like, this is gonna be like an official thing. You can soccer set that. Oh yeah, I guess you could do that too. I guess what's faster? Because I know the... Yeah, I guess you have to time it. What's faster? Because I know you get the whole startup thing in Fire Red where they show you like the previous history, what you did, so that takes up some time. If I remember right, during my resets with Eevee and Charmander, I thought the resets took about a minute. I think it was like 50 seconds, something like that. So I estimated about a minute per reset. Beavries, I do not think that... I'm pretty confident it does not work. It's whatever's first in your party. So whatever's first, even if it's fainted. But, yeah. I have not touched Fire Red since we last streamed it. I've been grinding Platinum though. I have like 20 Pokemon left and most of them are the event legendaries. So I spent like all last night, or not all last night. The last thing I did before I went to bed last night was finish modding my Game Boy, or sorry, my 3DS. So now I gotta figure out how to, I think, get this like PK, what was it? PKSM or something like that it's called, and then I can give myself the event tickets. But yeah, we're so close. But yeah, I have not touched Fire Red. I'm just focusing on Gen 3 games. I wouldn't mind doing a stream of that soon again, but I'm really pushing for this, complete this Pokedex. I've been grinding that. Then we gotta make a video about that. I've been kind of pushing off a video just because I want to spend more time playing Platinum. It's great. You get so many Pokemon in Platinum, and the ones you can't, you get in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But I haven't had to like trade up really anything up to this point yet. I think I traded like 1 or 2 though. But I'm probably gonna end up trading a few more just because they're just really annoying to get. And like, as you can only get them like in the Safari Zone. We'll see. We'll chat about it in the next video. They plan to combine Kato, Johto, Sona. That's what I'm talking about. Love those. They have not made a game yet with all 4 of those regions. They still haven't really made a game with Johto, Kanto, and Hoenn, which would have been great. But yeah. It was part of the roadmap they leaked earlier this year. Ooh. Checkpoints easier. You're saying checkpoint for the events? I'm still looking into this. So like I'm open to whatever is kind of easier. I tried to do that thing where you like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like change your DNS or something like that, and I don't know, it just seemed a little fishy, so I didn't want to do that. Left screen, we are doing, I'm hoping for a shiny Aron. So we'll see what happens there. But shiny hunting for Aron. And we're using a repel trick, so we're only hopping in place. So it's got like, I think it's like a 60 or 70% chance for Aron, and the rest is Sableye. You can use the magnet pull ability to increase it, I think to like 85, but I'm using the synchronize ability first in my party to try and influence the nature. And the repel trick is different. Uses the first alive Pokemon party. Yeah. You can inject events and you can clear the carts on your save. So checkpoint is like the app. I'll make a note of that. Checkpoint. I mean, I definitely don't really want to clear my save file, but I do want to give myself the DNS thing. Yeah, I don't have an Android. I think it would have been a lot easier if I did have an Android based on a lot of the videos. Use it for all the events. You got Azure Flu, Japan. There is the dark plate, I think it's called, on the Arceus is so cool. Like, I want to add that to my collection. It's like, I don't remember what it looks like, but I think it's obviously black, but it's got a little bit of red in it for some reason, which is sick. I need it. Oops, sorry. I'm drinking my coffee, but I turned my head too close to the mic. My bad. Using my mobile hotspot to play Animal Crossing World. Sweet, is it actually that easy? I don't think my phone, I mean, my phone probably does have the ability for a mobile hotspot, but supposedly it doesn't work with the security settings, at least for Apple, for what I was trying to do with the Gen 4 events. Wait, so you just bought a, I guess, yeah, you can do that. So you just, hold on. Beans, you just bought a used, like, probably subpar Android phone specifically for the purpose of just being able to use a hotspot. Hold on. You see, we get checkpoint. You can clearly see this. So you can. Oh, I gotcha. I know there was some weird stuff with Apple with all their security. Maybe I'll just do that. Or hold on, I already got pretty far in this whole modding process on the 3DS, so I guess I'll see where this goes. But if it doesn't work, then yeah, I'll just buy like a crummy Android for the sole purpose of a hotspot. You just tether the Wi-Fi. That'd be sweet. Come on, Rayquaza. I believe. I was like, not to sound like insane, but I was not like dreaming about this, but you know, like thinking about stuff before you fall asleep. It's going through the motions, like, all right, if we get Rayquaza, what do we make sure we do this, make sure we do that, we got to make sure this happens, make sure you track the moves it uses, the moves I'm using. I just it's been a while since I practiced, so what's up, Derek? How we doing? Hopefully having a weekend. You spent 6 hours modding mine. There's so much yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that popped up on the modded 3DS, but I watched a good video, I think by KevDog, and I did it in like maybe a half hour. But again, I just modded it. I didn't do anything with the Pokemon stuff yet, so I don't know how long that's gonna take. You have plenty of dreams that shine it. Man, I finally found the Rayquaza. Oh, he wakes up. Oh. We'll get it next time. I'm at the dogs. I don't even know how you would do those hunts. I'd have to watch a video, but I mean, I have to like the shiny a lot to kind of shiny hunt it. Does that make sense? And the dogs, I mean, Entei is cool, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't seem like it's worth the pain for me. No shiny Slackoth yet. And hopefully soon. How many encounters you at? You have to open my 2DS to clean the button heads. On the Kyogre. You haven't been here in a while. Good to see you back. You find a shiny Slugma. Ooh. For the Soapers Egg Hatch and Emerald. I had that thought too. Like, I wanted a shiny Slugma. I think I like Slugma more than Macargo, but Slugma for like both Gen 3 and Gen 4 games, just so I can have a shiny flame body Pokemon. I think that's like one of my favorite. Yeah, it's going good. We're chipping away at Rayquaza today. I've been doing a lot of Gen 4 grinding off stream and videos, so due for an update soon. Hopefully you're doing well. This phaser now is 38,000. Jeez. That's a grind. Put your power through, it looks like. You're at 5,500 in Lugia right now. 70,000 encounters. How many games are you using? It's got to be more than one, right? Is their 3DS prices are through the roof right now? Are they actually? Why is I guess, is there a reason? Because like I know the DS, even like, yeah, the DSi prices and even DS Lite, I think are pretty like reasonable in my opinion. But I'm wondering why the 3DSs are through the roof. Yeah, Jacob, I'm with you. That's a sheesh level of encounters. They're $450. All right, maybe I'll wait to buy one of those. I was literally just talking about this like at the beginning of the stream. I kind of wanted to buy one of those, but have not looked up the prices yet. Someone who found the 100% encounter rate somewhere in Mount Ember. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. I do like 100% encounter rates for shinies. This way no one will get in it. 2 ruby games, 2 sapphire, 1 emerald. That's intense. I feel like I gotta start doing, like if I'm doing these shiny hunts like this, I think I'm gonna up the level of games to 1. Try 3. But it's gotta kind of be like similar in style. Either we all do soft resetting or it's all like random encounters. You got gold in the battle, factory and emerald. Took a lot of defeats, tried stressful. Well, congrats, that's a big win. It's very challenging. I still need to try and chip away at that. But good stuff, Sean. He's buying the Make Garage sale, $50 a pop 2 years ago. Yeah, I think once people see the or acknowledge the lack of supply and they start wanting it, you know, for their own collection or whatever, it just goes to the roof. Love the cozy nostalgic vibes. Glad you're enjoying. You're hunting Regice and Ruby. Last of your Pokemon. Nice. Hopefully you get it soon. Regice is a nice shiny. I love how it looks like pure ice. I'm thinking about hunting that too. Maybe in this save file in Sapphire. I've already got all the Pokemon in here. You just got my Lugia at hard gold at 1100. Oop, I need some water. Oh, dang. Okay, your Lugia at 1100 resets. Nice. That's pretty under odds. $250 for OG Cosmic Black. I feel like 300 is a little pushing it for me. If it was like 200, probably even 250 I could get, you know. But I think 300 is a little bit much. Like, I do want it, but I don't absolutely need it. Theory crafted a Macargo team in the frontier. I don't think I've seen that video. That's gotta be interesting. What's up, Kev? Is it possible to soft reset an emerald with a broken RNG? I mean, you could soft reset. I don't think it would be wise because I'm pretty sure the frames don't, what do you call it, advance. So you're always hitting the same frames, and if those frames aren't as shiny, then you're not gonna see anything. So I would not do that. You're an OG hardware playing gold. Have you completed all gold symbols? No, I have not gotten any gold symbols since like a year ago when I got the pike. So I only have the pike and the dome. I gotta do that soon. Right now I'm really focusing on Gen 4, but soon I'm gonna go back to the Gen 3 games and try and get those symbols. You look like you're some sort of Eastern European. How do you see me though? Do you see me in the camera? I'm hiding. What's up, Juno? How we doing? Yeah, I got a nice cup of coffee right next to me too. We're chilling. We're just about to cross over 6,300 resets, in case anyone's wondering. What's up, Mr. Boy? I'm enjoying my weekend, getting some encounters in, chipping away at this. You're Latios after 252 resets. Ooh. Back to back, pretty under odds. Yeah, I agree. Just do the runaways, probably a lot easier. Buying Japanese console hasn't been patched either. Better. I don't think I own any Japanese consoles. Now I'm thinking about it. Coffee, early morning coffee with some Pokemon. Oof. That's a vibe. I look forward to it every week, whether streaming or not. Coffee and Pokemon. Yo, can we get some encounters over here on the left screen? I feel like it's been like 3 minutes. Oh yeah, and it's Pi Day, right? March 14th. Not that it really changes anything, but I just thought about it. Yeah, I didn't know about Emerald's RNG for like the longest time either. I don't even remember how I found. I think someone probably brought it to my attention. Or I think when I decided to initially shiny hunt Rayquaza, there was like videos talking about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna do this in some other game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that left screen, but Pokemon don't want to pop up. Looks like Frenchie from the boys. I don't know what that is. What's everyone's favorite starter? Pikachu. I don't know if we're talking about like first evolutionary line. Maybe Charmander, probably. What's up, Whoopsie Daisy? How we doing? Think about shiny hunting something Emerald. Yeah, Aron. I mean, the Aron hunt's cool. You get that like corroded looking Aggron with the red eyes. It's sweet. Bulbasaur. It depends on the mood I'm in too. Like sometimes, like yeah, I love Bulbasaur. Sometimes I love Torchic. You know, it all depends. Getting some encounters in before the gym. Easy Mudkip, Trico. Trying to catch Chansey Lucky Egg. Good luck for that. I got 2 shinies before I even got that Lucky Egg. Hopefully you get it a lot sooner. Blaziken is really cool. Blaziken just like, what's the word? Radiates Hoenn region for me. I love it. Ooh, Venusaur or Torterra. That's a question right there. Because they're very similar. I don't know, man. I like Venusaur, but I gotta go Torterra. Torterra's got a tree on its back. It's got like kind of it's got spikes. It's a ground type. It's got Earthquake. I love Earthquake. For me, Torterra, but Venusaur is pretty awesome too. Also, Grotto just looks like, or Grotto, whatever you want to call it, looks like Spike from that dinosaur movie. It's classic. What's up, Julian? I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully you've been great too. 45 hours in the leaf green, save 2 minutes of playtime, and no shiny bulb yet. Hopefully you get your Bulbasaur soon. It's worth it. Spent 40 hours before I stopped the... I guess the follow-up question to Venusaur or Torterra is Infernape or Blaziken, because to me, they're very similar, but I'm more of a Blaziken kind of person. You like Meganium? I really like Bayleaf. Like, I think Meganium is obviously cool. It's a good final evolution, but something about Bayleaf, I don't know. Just that's one I like in that evolutionary chain. That's my favorite. Caught a Safari Zone, Ninurino, and Fire Red at the third ball. Oof. Cutting it close. What happened to music? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hold on, give me 1 second. What happened over here? Oh, we gotta see. Mm-mm. Yeah, Blaziken is the OG. You say file feature? No, I just use the Pocket as a glorified Game Boy. I don't use any of the new features. You've been warming up to Venusaur again due to Monograss run on Leaf Green. Ooh. Oh, but you don't get Vileplume in that game. You get Victory Bell though. Your wife keeps asking me when I'm gonna start playing the game. She doesn't understand this is the game for me. Yeah, even my wife was like when I was doing the shiny Steelix hunt and like Giratina, like I was doing that for like over 2 months. She's like, "Are you gonna play the game soon?" I'm like, no, this is playing the game. But yeah, it's funny how that works. I am enjoying myself. Believe top tier, second stage. Thanks, Kane. Yeah, hopefully we get one of these shinies soon. We're pushing 6,333 right now on Rayquaza. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do anything. I'll grind. What do you call it? Money in the game. I'll grind. I guess in theory, I spend more time not technically playing the game, if that makes sense, than actually playing it. But it's still enjoyable. Never played through Sun or Moon. Are they good? I haven't actually played through them either. I got to... Actually, I don't think I ever played Sun or Moon, but I played the Ultra Sun or Moon. To be honest, I don't really remember, but I know I played one of them. And I got to like maybe 4 hours in the game, and I was like... just wasn't enjoying it, so... Again, I heard they were actually really good games. Again, I didn't get too far in them. Had an idea yesterday. Have you thought about playing Revolution the Wii? I have. That has been brought to my attention a few times. But again, there's so many things I have like on my plate for Pokemon. That, I mean, I could add it to the list, but it's going to be at the bottom. Are you one of the art style games? Yeah, I feel like, at least for me, I don't like Sun and Moon, probably for not like the best reasons, but I think that's just where I started to really fall off, like, in anything new. Like, I didn't want to do anything new related in Pokemon. I wanted to just enjoy what already existed, if that makes sense. So I didn't really give them a chance. But I'm okay with that. I got all these other games to enjoy. I don't even know what starters they are. Come on, I want to get a shiny on camera live. We've never done it before. Yeah, the older games are just so hard to like let go, and they always just drag you back. At least they get me back. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was a lot, but I think I not put up with it. I feel it's a bad way to put it, but I guess I'm just gonna use that. Put up with it, all like the new and intense stuff, because I love the Hoenn region so much. I did really enjoy those games, but again, it's because I just love the Hoenn region, so I was itching for any way to experience it new, or in a new way. The anchor Pokemon, I don't even know what that is. I could like see what it probably looks like. And Goliscopod was like I remember that being a cool looking Pokemon. Do you use the shiny catch? Yeah, I want that's kind of the intent of getting these shinies, is to use them in the frontier. So definitely this Aggron will be used in the frontier, so hopefully we get that good nature. I feel like it's just fun even if the Pokemon aren't like that ideal to use in the frontier. But I mean, yeah, we can have obviously fun in the frontier with any Pokemon, but I really got to get these gold symbols soon. Been slacking. I think we just need a team with Starmie Aggron or Starmie Metagross and like Tyranitar or something. Just get the gold symbols and call it a day. I don't even know how to pronounce that. D Helmsy. Forgive me. Yeah. Hoenn is home. I agree. Again, all the regions are nice, but for me, Hoenn top tier. You like felt new, if you know what I mean, Jotus. Yeah, I see what you're saying. For me, like, it's pronounced Delmis. I love the Hoenn music. I do feel like people like didn't enjoy it, or like generally speaking, you know, didn't enjoy it, but I always loved it. I know like the trumpets are kind of crazy, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like something kind of unique, you know? For me, I think Sinnoh felt like the first new region, because I grew up, first game was Kanto, but then like, or Fire Red, and then I immediately went into Ruby Sapphire, like maybe a year after. So like for me, those two were the regions. I never actually got to explore Johto until Heart Gold, Soul Silver. But even before I think that game, I played Diamond and Pearl. Does that actually, now that I'm like rethinking about this, I really didn't get to Johto until Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which was after Sinnoh. Your shiny Ho yesterday, 28,000. Jeez. Glad that hunting's over for you and you got it. You're rotating Aggron out of my team for a bit, trying Lantern at the battle tower. Lantern is good. I like the idea of the Surf, Thunderbolt, Confuse Ray, like Thunder Wave Lantern, or even like adding an Ice Beam on there. That Pokemon's pretty sweet. Yeah, the trumpets hit diff in a good way. Yeah, good luck with you as well. I think what is it? Sorry, why am I remembering this? The CPA thing you got going on. Hopefully you do well. There'll be more streams in the future. Yeah, that's one thing people criticize me maybe for is no OG Johto. I don't know, I just never did, you know? I do have Crystal though, that I bought like during, I think, college, just because it was like cheap. So I was like, let me get this, maybe play one day. Yeah, Lantern's got that synergy. Is it expensive? Lantern is the Dwayne Wade of Pokemon. Not Golem? Or Golem? I think Golem would be. I only played like maybe an hour of Crystal, and it's just because I wanted to, like, actually less than an hour. I just wanted to turn it on, make sure it worked, and, you know, play through the game itself. But no, I did not play Crystal. I do have it. Let me go grab it real quick. It's like right here. Look at it in its glory. See, it's real. I have it. It's in the flesh. It's so big. But so is this like the thing if the battery dies, like you lose your save file? Is that the type of cart or game? 190 bucks each. Are you saying 500 bucks for the game? Why is that so much money? I'm trying to remember where I got that now I'm thinking about it. I think there's like a game store near me. And, you know, I was buying a lot of Pokemon cards at the time and I saw that and I was like, why not? I don't remember exactly though, but... Can you show off that label? Hold on, I can't read so fast. Yeah, this is, here, I'll do the thing. You zoom in a little bit. Ooh, Grisby. I don't know if the battery's still like good, but so yeah, that's the one thing that excuse me. It's the one thing that concerns me about. Okay, I gotta get water. Still early in the morning, doing a lot of talking. That's the one thing that concerns me is playing those old games. Is I would hate to lose my save file because the battery gets all destroyed. Oh, Dwayne Wade, I got you now. Wait, you're thinking Gen 1, Gen 2. Back it up on your pocket, change the battery, use a save state. I guess, yeah, I can back it up, so... Can you... I'm trying to think. So I can back up my Game Boy games using my DS Lite. Or sorry, DS Lite. And I'm guessing it probably can do the same thing. Like, can this DS Lite read those files? I mean, yeah, that game. I can check it real quick, but I'm just wondering. Might as well ask. You got a bit of advice for the Battle Factory? Lay it on me, and I'm always willing to learn. Only if it's Game Boy. Random encounter should be fine in Emerald, because it's not, you're not, what do you call it, going back to the same save state every single time. Like, you're still advancing frames. Yeah, pretty sure just a software setting. You threw away your red as a kid. Whoa. Didn't fit in your DS, complain. I see. I'm wondering, so if anyone, I'm wondering if anybody else has this issue. So when I play my platinum game on either, so I have two DSIs, sometimes the platinum game will freeze on the DSi. It has never happened on the DS Lite, and it never happens when I play my Heart Gold game on the DSIs. So it's just when I play platinum, and it's just when I'm on the DSi, and it's happened on two different DSIs. But again, never with Heart Gold, and never happens on the DS Lite. And I do not know why. Destiny Deoxys, probably my favorite Pokemon movie. Watching Rayquaza. It's got Metagross in it, it's got Blaziken, it's got even Munchlax. Stadium, yeah. Oh, even like I think XD and Coliseum. I feel like just that whole thing was great too. With like the animations. You still should see the shiny animation even if you turn off battle animations, because it's not like an attack's going, you know. I don't know for sure, but I'm quite confident. Should I clean your pin connectors on platinum? Okay. I'm like, did I accidentally damage it? Like, I'm pretty safe with my games. But, yeah, I'm wondering if something just got on the pin, actually. Check under the light. I wonder if, like, a piece of, like, debris or something got in. Oh, wait, they're actually... What is that? There's, like, a little... I'll worry about that later, but there is like a little speck of dust on it. Not saying that was definitely the issue, but I'm saying that something's on it. Never had it happen. Yeah, I'm wondering if it somehow got corrupted, and it should not be counterfeit, because I got that, like, I remember getting that at a really sketchy Walmart with my mom, like, I don't even know, like around when Platinum came out. It was a used copy though, and I never got the box with it, but it never froze before. What's up, Felipe? If you take some 90% IPA. What is this IPA? What are we speaking the same language? Was it like rubbing alcohol? What are we talking about? Yeah, my save files are all backed up. It's been a little bit since I backed it up, but also I haven't really done anything in Gen 3. I did recently back up my Platinum and Heart Gold file because made some huge progress on there. What's up, Free Kip? How we doing? Gotcha. The isopropyl alcohol. Alright, thanks. Maybe I'll give it a little clean. I'll probably watch like a 10-hour video on how to do it to make sure I don't damage my game, but it should be fine. For Gen 3, I use a DS Lite. I think it's like an R4 card with a SIM or a micro SD in there. And, geez, I don't even remember what it's called. There's some software on there that allows me to like dump the Game Boy cart to like the R4 card and then into the micro SD, and then I could put it on the computer. I don't remember all the details, but that's what I use. It sounds complicated, but it's not. It actually takes a little more time to put everything in the what do you call it? The SD card. Yeah, 90% seems tough. But definitely it's okay to use. Like, it's not gonna harm the cart or the device itself. The DSiX was hacked. Yeah, my thing is, like, I've had that DSi for like a year or so. Never happened. And then once I started grinding, I kind of actually noticed it when I was shiny hunting Giratina a lot. I don't know if like doing all those resets on both of those DSIs like made something go wonky. But also it hasn't happened in a bit. It's very inconsistent, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway. You gotta buy a new battery for your micro port. Wait, is it the micro GBA? We're over 6,400 resets. The DSi just feels so clean. Like, I can't not that I can't explain it. It just feels like sturdy. It feels slick. I love it. It's definitely not as practical, I think, as the DS Lite because of the like that Game Boy cartridge at the bottom, but it just feels like a good console. I think the screen's a little bit better on DSi than the Lite. On the 3DS, you just copy your game somewhere. It's easy. So, I guess it's like, how do you dump? I've never had to dump the file back onto the cart, if that makes sense, like an old file. But I think it's as kind of simple as there's another button that says like you have this file saved on this SD card, put it to like the Game Boy game. So like I have all of my, without like us getting too into the weeds of everything, I have my, let's say, save file from X date on the computer or on the SD card. If it's not on the SD card, I put it onto the computer, I download the file, or I drag and drop the file onto the card, and then I connect everything onto the DS Lite, and then I go in the software on the DS, hit a button and say, hey, dump this file onto this game. essentially. But yeah, there's multiple ways of doing this too. I think I've heard of the epilogue thing. That might be even easier, but I got a system that's been working, so I'm chilling. It's actually really quick too. Like I got it set up. I could back up a file in like a minute. Yeah, the DSi is so slick. 8 chances in, 12 to go for being odds. You got this. Yeah, it just dumps the thing. I never had to make a new game after doing that. I have not touched my Necrons in a little bit. I mean, my one friend's getting a... What do you call it? He's trying to push us. We got to get our armies working, but we've been playing some tabletop simulator, testing it, but I have not made any progress on my painting. It's all behind me on another table. So many fun things to do. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. Hopefully the shiny pops. So give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, less than that. It takes like a minute to walk in the kitchen. Took a minute longer. I had to pet a cat. It's too cute. Nah, I never played D&D, but it sounds like something down my alley of fun activities. So tanky Pokemon are necessary. And heals are good. I think that makes sense. It's probably more consistent. Yeah, you gotta pet the cat. You can't just ignore. What's up, Phil? How you doing? I know we'd probably enjoy, me and my friends would enjoy D&D, but there's just so many things to do. We actually, I re-downloaded Magic the Gathering Arena a couple days ago. I'm gonna probably play again this weekend with my friend. But they got a Wormcoil engine in the game, finally. I've been waiting for that for years. So very excited. What a card. Favorite card. But just seeing that, like I love building decks around Wormcoil. It's like why I play Magic. Poke up stall sweeper. Yeah, it seems like Pokemon for the Battle Factory, having the ability to set up goes a long way. Recover and scale body also stall. Outrageous. Yeah, too many games, not enough time. I've still been trying to get around to playing Edison Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I think a year ago I bought like a couple hundred cards, like that were staple, maybe not 100, but definitely about 100. Just staple Edison Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards so I can like build decks and stuff, and haven't really gotten around to it. I like tried a while ago for the Pokemon trading card game. I feel like it's like right down my alley for like a perfect card game, but I didn't really get into it. I feel like there wasn't like enough interaction. I don't know, maybe I'm just, you know, not playing the game right, but I couldn't really get into it. But I'd be willing to try again, because it's perfect. It's Pokemon and it's a card game. It's perfect for me. I know they have that app too, or like the mobile game, which seemed kind of cool. My cousin was playing that. D&D's only as much as you make it. Play once a month. Yeah, I guess that's true, and it's also like you build your character, so it's not like, yeah, it's something you develop over time. That's kind of cool. You get the frog archetype. The frogs are good. But yeah, I love Edison because you can play Cyber Dragon. Although you only get 2 of them, at least you get them. Yeah, I'm hoping we get this shiny soon. We're 6,445. I had a good feeling. I feel like today might be the day. We'll see. We still got to go for at least another hour or so. Let's see. The resets are fast, but it's still like a pretty big grind, you know. Needs to play a cubic deck. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a janky deck, or is that like a pretty meta? Oh, with Summoner Monk? Okay. I do know that card. Super janky deck. Those are the best decks. One of my things is like, if I ever become like a multi-trillionaire, I want to dedicate like a year of my life to try and become like a Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh card master. But I feel like I can't justify that now. I don't know if that makes sense. It's more like a pipe dream kind of thing. Nullifies other monsters. Oh, that's pretty spicy. You fell to your knees and then banned totally awesome. I do remember I did play Yu-Gi-Oh during the time. Hold on, actually, I don't want to misspeak. Totally awesome. If this is the card I'm thinking of. Yeah, dude, that card ruined my life. What a card. Yeah, I did play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh during the time where at least that card was pretty, like, or saw the card a lot, played against it a lot. Very frustrating. Nah, we need trillion. I do have like one or two Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh games, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh GX on Spirit Caller on the DS is one that I used to grind a lot. That was cool because they had the Cyber Dark cards on it too. I remember like hacking into that game once just because I didn't know how to get the Cyber Dragon cards and I really wanted to get it. So I did something and I got it finally. The game was kind of hard. Yeah. If I won the lottery, we become Kaiba or Zane, depending on how you look at it. Stop people did synchros. I didn't mind synchros. Even the XYZ stuff was alright. For me, the pendulum stuff I really didn't like. Even in the links, I don't like the links. I feel like there's just too much going on there. The story, I like both the original story with the whole Egyptian thing, but also I did like GX with like that school. That felt fun too. But definitely the storyline of the original I thought was really cool. You can enter a real card ID and you get the card in the game. I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know. You quit around the time Dragon Rulers, a friend that would chase him. I remember getting really back into it one year, I think in like high school, when Insectors I think was a thing. But yeah, I had a few friends at that time that were like really getting into all the meta stuff, and I was like, this is like too much for my high school mind. You stop with link summoning, because that makes a little more sense, I guess. Because like the synchros weren't, I feel like weren't bad. They were kind of cool. But yeah, Link was like, whoa, what's going on here? You found a good DSi XL recently. It's such a nice device. I guess I don't have the XL, but I just like the DSi in general. Yeah, I could agree with that. It felt more like a... GX felt more like... What's the word? The original Yu-Gi-Oh felt magical, like darker, maybe mysterious, and then GX felt more like, I guess to kind of describe exactly what it is, like a school to learn about this card game. I enjoyed both, but yeah, it was different. I don't remember watching 5Ds, but I think I would enjoy it. The full arts are looking really nice. Doesn't like the Game Boy screen? What's going on? Is it like bugging out? It looks alright on my end, or is it like... I think it wasn't it the like Japanese version of GX got really dark, especially with Zane. I meant to watch a video about that. I like left it open on a tab and I think I deleted the tab by accident, or like closed out of the tab. Yeah, the Kaiba dual discs. I never got one or had one of those. Oh, there's scan lines on it? Yeah, I think that's just kind of inevitable. Let's see if I can kind of fix it. It's like sometimes like just a little bit of different angle. I like barely even see that on my end too, which is weird. Let me see. Oh yeah, I guess I see it. I see it on the on my like OBS version. It's not really there, but let's see. Gonna go lift, get those gains in. Good luck, or not good luck, but thanks for the good luck. Also have a good rest of your day. Real quick too, I actually ended up buying a pull-up bar for my apartment. It's kind of sweet. I just run over there, do a couple pull-ups, come back, grind Pokemon. It's great. Yeah, get your gains in, get your exercise. Mystery dungeon games are great. I played the original one and I did like the blue and red rescue team. Really enjoyed those. And I did recently, like within the last year, buy I think the Explorers of the Sky, although I haven't really actually played it, but I do have it. I did put a few hours in it, don't get me wrong, but I just haven't gotten around to actually playing it a lot. I remember the show for Blue and Red Rescue Team. It was really, really cozy. Let's see if I gotta move that. I guess this is kind of better, maybe. It's kind of glary now, but... No, that looks disgusting. Definitely see the lines even more. That's one thing I guess about the Pocket that just is a lot nicer. You don't see those lines as much. You gotta go Mr. Ribboy, or Mr. Reboy, sorry. Every time I see your name, I think of Mr. Ribboy. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but have a good rest of your day as well. Hopefully we get the shiny soon, but... Alright, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Sometimes, I feel like sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. Kind of depends. Also, this camera's a little bit off. Let's see. Oh no. No, I'm pretty sure this is an IPS screen, so it is not OEM. Did I gander at the Giratina? I didn't look at my Giratina yet today, but I will in a little bit. Play Platinum pretty much every day. We're almost done with the Pokedex. I'm pretty sure Sky was the final one in that like trio. Don't quote me on that, but I think that makes sense. That's kind of what I remember people mentioning. This looks... How does it... yeah. So just keep it like that. Trying to make it look a little bit nicer, but... Camera Game Boy not having a good combo today. I'm gonna get a save in it. This has been like an hour or so. So why does it look so bright now? Did the... No, that should be fine. You think it's like the Emerald or Platinum of them? Yeah, I guess that would make sense now I'm thinking about it. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, come on, Giratina, or Rayquaza, not Giratina. Finally got your admit site there, female. Does it? Oh, yeah, it's gotta be. Well, I guess, why do you need it to be male? For the egg move? After this stream, gonna be probably trying to finish modding my 3DS so I can give myself the mystery events in Platinum. I'm probably gonna, if today goes nicely, I could probably finish the Platinum Pokedex. Is that accurate? Yeah, I think so. I have to bring over... Yeah, I got my list of things I need to do, but I could probably finish the Platinum Pokedex, which would be pretty sweet. And then I probably want to do some Magic the Gathering with a friend some point today. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm looking at. I'm just thinking, no matter what, I'm gonna have to transfer from Deoxys and I think Jirachi from the Game Boy games to Platinum. I don't think you can get that any other way. We'll see. For the mystery event Pokemon, how'd I do that again? I definitely have a video out where I explained how I did that, but I had to gift myself the events, so I put my cartridge. How did I do that? I somehow gifted myself the event, but I had to do it on like the computer. So I was able to do the Mew and Deoxys events, like legitly, quote legitly, but then Celebi and Jirachi I just gifted myself because I didn't want to spend like $1 million trying to get Jirachi, and Celebi you just can't get. Alright, give me a second. We gotta find some more music. Let's go to, yeah, what's the guy's name? Oh, what's his name? I think that's it. I see what you're saying. Could be a very mean female scyther though, you never know. But yeah, I got you with that. I think it can learn Baton Pass. Actually, that doesn't strike me as a Pokemon that could, but I'm pretty sure it can. You back to say you load an event, distro ROMs. We are over 60, we're at 6,511 resets on Ray Ray. We're almost at 100 for today on Aron, which is pretty cool. Trying to find something to watch while hunting my Oshawott. Well, this is the perfect stream. Maybe, I'm not sure your cup of tea, but hopefully you do well. Get that Oshawott soon. You download the Pikachu file, Jirachi. Yeah, it's definitely a lot cheaper than getting the whole Japanese GameCube and all that. That was too much for me. You can give Sight their baton pass from Lady and her Ninjas. There you go. Perfect. Oh, gotcha. Fingers getting all cramped over here trying to get this Aron, this Aaron. The Celebi disc is like $400. That's wild. There are a lot of things that I would do, you know, to make myself have like the best Pokemon experience, to, you know, like do it naturally or legitly, I guess, but there are some lines that I don't want to cross like that. That's a little too much for me for one Pokemon. The Gen 5 looked pretty easy. The only thing is I don't have a an Android. I have an Apple phone, so it does not work, I think, as easily. But someone mentioned earlier in the stream possibly getting a really cheap Android phone and just, you know, doing it that way. But I'm gonna see how this modding the game, or sorry, my 3DS works. If that works out nicely, then that should be cool. I should be able to give myself the events. What's your thoughts for Battle Frontier team? Tyranitar, lead, Swampert, Metagross. I think they'd be sick. That was definitely a team thought I had for the Gen 3 games. Just because Tyranitar obviously for Sandstream and is awesome. And I do have it shiny. And then Metagross, because I also have it shiny and it's one of my favorite Pokemon. And then ideally Swampert, just one of the best Pokemon for the Frontier as well. So that was definitely a thought I had. I think it would do pretty well. But definitely gotta try it out. If you do, let me know how it goes. You can change the DNS on the 3 alone. I thought I had to, like, it won't let me I think the issue is it isn't letting me connect to my like router with all like the security settings. I kind of went down a rabbit hole last night with all this, so I could have missed something or not understanding, so definitely open to new ways of getting this. What's up, Owen? How we doing? Yeah, and they don't really seem to have overlapping weaknesses. Maybe like Earthquake or ground moves between Metagross and Tyranitar, but I think it'd be good. I heard you can mess around with your router. I don't know how much I really want to mess with that. Like, you know, I feel like it just reduces the security settings a lot. And I don't know if I really want to do that. Like, if there's like another safer option, I'd rather just do that. You start a social media for your shiny journey and eventually Battle Frontier. Ooh, let's go. Was it like you make an Instagram or YouTube? What would you do? Yeah, if you shoot me an email, I'm gonna check it out. It's probably the easiest way for me to check it out. You're gonna have separate access points. Did you input in there? I don't think I tried that, bloopers, but I could. I like barely use Instagram. But if you either shoot me a message on there or just email me, I'll check out your, I want to see your shinies. You love the channel, appreciate it, glad you enjoy it. We'll be keep grinding. Good afternoon, Jordium. How we doing? Oh man. How sick did Winds and Waves look? I didn't look too much into it, but it seems to be some people are excited, which is nice. You're doing good. Shiny Hunter Rayquaza. Ooh, an Emerald. You're doing the Runaways right, I bet. Hopefully one of us gets it soon. It doesn't work after you input this. Yeah, I kind of on the same page. I'm not gonna. Again, I don't know all the whole cybersecurity side of like the things, but I don't want to reduce my internet security just to get a Pokemon, you know. I'm pretty risk adverse. Or no, the other way, but not risk adverse, I think is the what I meant to say. Playing Pokemon Red in the original Game Boy Pocket. Ooh. Trying to get a shiny Mewtwo. Nice. You like a shiny Yanmega Gyarados? Yeah, Yanmega Gyarados is cool. And so it was gonna be a Steelix, but I just really lost the motivation to do that hunt. So right now the team, so I'm kind of, I feel like the conversation we might be having is a lot more in detail, but I have Yanmega Gyarados and then the non-shiny Steelix, but that non-shiny Steelix is pretty sweet. It's got 4 IVs, the nature and ability that I wanted. So it's kind of like almost a really good perfect Pokemon, if that makes sense. But that'll probably be the team I'm going to be using for a little bit, although I'm considering a different team for Platinum because I kind of just want to use really good Pokemon to get that star on the trainer card. So I'm thinking I'm crafting another team in my head. I already kind of have it planned out, but we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I kind of want to at least first test out the team that I built in Hard Gold because I haven't given it any love yet, and maybe it's good, you know. Well, this song's a little intense. Meow, 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 meow. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mess around. I gotta find some songs. That's what it is. Hey, what were we doing? Doing the Runaways. Who wants some coffee? What's up, Dark Templar? Such a cool name. I got some coffee. Yeah, Jacob, I'll check out that checkpoint thing you mentioned. Seems to be I guess if I just search like, you know, like Pokemon 3DS checkpoint, you think something will come up to kind of give me some more in-depth information on how to and understanding that? You got it from StarCraft, dude. I haven't heard of that word StarCraft in so many years. I wish I played that game more. Like, I always played like Age of Empires, but StarCraft is quite similar. But StarCraft is more like the sci-fi stuff, so that was more down my alley. I mean, I definitely agree. I should have just soft resetted that Gyarados. I didn't really think about it, but like, I didn't really want the red Gyarados at the time anyway. But I guess I feel like maybe it's like, not like cheating, but like, because it's already shiny, you know? So I feel like getting that, at least golden Magikarp, was a little bit more, like I feel like I earned it. Maybe I think about it too much. Yeah, I thought about people always ask about the RNG manip. I mean, I will probably do it eventually just to experience it, but I'm not like itching to do that. I'd rather just get it like completely random, if that makes sense. You're hunting a Diglett for a month, jeez. I already went admin on that Steelix, although I do have a couple Impish if I do want to breed for another one in the future. So yeah, admin or Impish definitely is the way to go. Admin just to squeeze out a little bit more damage, but the Impish is probably just the best. Obviously, because you're getting that huge 10% boost on that massive base stat. Yeah, what I was thinking about now is I finished modding the 3DS, so I was gonna put that PK SM thing on and then give myself the events that way. But yeah, I do want to check out the thing Jacob mentioned too with the checkpoint. See whatever's a little easier, but I think we got options moving forward that don't involve me reducing the risk of my internet. Yeah, Warcraft 3 was another pretty cool game. Man, they don't make like games like that anymore, right? Or if they do, I don't like see anything. Those are good games. Good strategy games. Although I used to play like Age of Empires, kind of like I built a like, what am I trying to say, a civilization. More like a big town, and then I just made sure that the easy NPCs never reached a certain stage where they could come and destroy my stuff. I played it more like, I guess, like a role-playing game than an actual real-time strategy. That was a lot of fun though. Yeah, the RNG is a little bit different style of hunting, you know. If you use PK, be sure to use the right version of the event. I sent the wrong. Ooh, okay, I'll be sure that I probably have to back up my files too prior, just to make sure. Alright, good to know. Favorite Pokemon are Meowth, Dragon, and Mew. Don't know if you're shiny though. I want to go. Thanks for subscribing and watching all the videos. Where's Shiny Raymond? What's up, Amaryllis? How we doing? Shiny Raymond is to be found. Gotta go, man. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. If we don't stream again, but hopefully enjoy. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. How come animation of the heron hunt on? I mean, it maybe would make them quicker, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really need the little bit of extra speed with chilling. I like to see Aron do that little bob motion. And I don't have the animations off in the Sapphire. It's just there are no animations. I do have a modded DSi, which I do use to back up my Gen 4 games. However, if there's like another option too, and it's easier, definitely to check that out. Although it is pretty easy on the DSi how I got it right now. What's up, Lavender Town? Good morning. Team you did for Gen 4 was Raichu, Kingdra, Snorlax. Ooh. How did that team perform? Yeah, Emerald's amazing. What's up, Cobalt? How we doing? Just doing a bunch of ore practice matches. Yeah, you guys planning on like streaming that, or like? I really want to try and finish my Emerald or my Platinum Pokedex today after this. That's on my top priority list. I'm so close. Depending on how modding this DS goes, I might be able to. Yeah, I got the God Mode 9 on the DSi. I think I also have that on the 3DS too. Again, I kind of did it late last night, so I did something. I just didn't go through all the, like, what I actually did. Raichu was using Battle Revolution Mystery Gift. Ooh, comes a Surf. And Volt Tackle, that's Pikachu's signature move. Share screen Discord. Beaver's over, record all the matches. Ooh, making a big video. Let's go. Yeah, I know with RNG you gotta have all that timing, which is pretty cool. It's like just another way to experience it. Is it worth buying Japanese import 3DS that's unlocked? I don't know, maybe. I'm not too familiar with the whole 3DS world. I kind of didn't really know it existed that much until I figured out that I needed to get these Gen 4 events, and this just seemed to be the best way of doing it. It's hard to believe it's 6:30 a.m. Jeez. You're up early. Yeah, daylight saving times are weird. You prefer Pikachu and Light Ball? What does the Light Ball do again? Does it just increase Pikachu's special attack? Do I save a battle video if you finish the Aron sessions? I don't think so. I guess should I be? And attack. Special attack and attack. I don't really have a huge opinion on any new Pokemon game, to be honest. I stay in my swim lane of Gens 3 through 5 and I'm chilling. But I mean, I guess it could be fun, but I very highly unlikely will be experiencing it. Just because I got so many other things to do in these other games. Yeah, greed, free kip. So many good games to play. Good problem. Doubles attack and special attack. That's crazy. I guess, how do you save a battle video? Do you just gotta go on the frontier and like lose a match? What's up, the real king? Finally started my shiny hunt Charmander last week. 17,000. You got that 17,000 Ponyta. Someone did, I think 1 or 2 streams ago, recommended I watch that one Ponyta video where that dude like freaked out. That was hilarious. It's just dude just screaming for like 50 seconds. Maybe more actually, probably 2 minutes. He's crashing out. Why does Raichu get Earthquake? That should be illegal. It does seem very likely they'll release the rest of the Gen 3 games on the Switch, although I don't obviously know Nintendo's plans. If I was them, I would. He's a factory, make it really easy. Explode team tower, I see. Yeah, I guess because that like, was it like locks the frames or whatever you said? I forgot exactly what the battle thing does. Alright, we just passed 6,600 on Rayquaza. Huge. We're trying to get the Aron in the other game. That would be nice. Alright, I need to take a quick bio break. Maybe like 1 minute. I'm gonna step away. Hopefully we get the Rayquaza when I'm gone. Man, I thought it'd be shiny. That trick never works. You think Pikachu's on a diet? I don't know. They've been really bulking Pikachu up these last few generations. There it is. There it is. It's a good shiny. Like just generally be it. There it is. There it is. Oh my gosh. That's good. I couldn't be more happy that that person got their shiny they've been looking for. Did it actually play when I got up? I wonder if like YouTube's intelligence system or like AI like knew. He said he's getting up and taking a break. Insert ad quickly. That'd be really clever, or it's just pure coincidence, you know? Gen 13 Pikachu, Sceptile, Flygon, Swallow. That's a nice Hoenn team right there. Yeah, I feel like for me, even like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Shiny Charm with like Swarm didn't feel like it hit the same. But also like, it's a grind these older games. It's kind of tough. On the back end of YouTube, there's like a lot of crazy stuff that they do. Like they insert all the ads manually. Or sorry, automatically, like for me on all the videos, and I guess every other channel as well. But like they put it at like specific points that like that feel natural, and like it's all automated. So I would not be surprised at all if like their system picked up that I was standing up for a little or going away for a little bit and popped an ad in for a large percentage of people. YouTube's crazy. I like the platform. Sometimes too crazy though. Hey, Amaryllis, you don't have control, like any control over it? It's too powerful. Like, I can insert ads at my own leisure, but if it's at an inappropriate time, YouTube will flag it for me and like mark it red and be like, hey, we're not going to play this ad because we don't think it's in a good spot. So I'll just let them do everything. Yeah, we're shiny hunting the old way we're grinding. You can get even further, you get increased. Jeez. Yeah, very unlikely to happen. I think there was like 1 or 2 platforms actually that I remember like within the last like, let's say 5 years, but it's just it's too powerful. What's a golden bottle cap? I don't even know what that is. Is that like some sort of thing that increases your odds? Currently shiny hunting Ho-Oh. 2300. Hopefully your resets are going smooth. We will inevitably get Rayquaza, and when that happens, it'll be a crazy day. And it'll be crazy. Still never gotten a shiny live or like recorded it entering the screen. And it might take an hour to capture. It's gonna be crazy. I'm just mentally preparing myself again. Hyper train your Pokemon. What? That you have items that can change IV's natures and abilities, but I feel like that kind of defeats the whole purpose of having innate parts of the Pokemon. Like, yeah. Yeah, I love resets on the SP. That feels smooth. Oh, you think that overall they're bad, the auto insert ads? I think some of them are good, but I obviously don't check every single one. They max out IVs on Pokemon, but like that defeats the purpose of the IV. The IV is built into when the Pokemon is captured, or that's why we got EVs. Then the IVs are just now more EVs. Yeah, for me, trying to place the ads is awful. That's how I used to do it, because I didn't want to add too many, or like, you know, I wanted to put in certain spots. But like, they just flag like every single one that I try to add. So I'm like, all right, you guys do it. Sure. Get shiny Charmander at 137. I mean, could just be part of the luck, you know? I guess someone could probably go in the code and see what the shiny rate chance actually is, but I feel like they wouldn't have messed that around. I think that would probably drive some people annoyed or mad. How do you feel about Gen 2? So yeah, what is it? In Gen 2, all of them have, what is it, 15 IVs or something? I mean, I guess it is what it is, but and I feel like it's a little weird. Yeah, I don't really play like really any Gen 2. Not that I dislike the games. It's just I just don't really play them that much. Or I guess at all. That's probably a better way to put it. But like that's also, so like one of the things is when more people are playing a game, like, and people are shiny hunting, they're gonna probably post about it more, and it's gonna seem like a lot of people are getting lower resets, if that makes sense. Like, because there are more people doing it. Like when a new Pokemon game comes out, it seems like so many people are getting shinies, but it's also because there's so many more people playing the game and wanting to like post and chat about it. Honestly, yeah, like the early 2000s ads were like different. Even like movie trailers, right? Going for the shiny Eevee and Fire Red. That was my, I think, longest hunt. That was awful, but hopefully it goes better for you. Ooh, yeah, Electros is a sweet Pokemon. There is Riley in the chat. Yeah, probably one of the best electric types, right? No weaknesses. Snake. Cool. Cool dude. Yeah, those have got to be little gut punches here and there, seeing all these people get low shinies, or low odds shinies. Hey, you'll get this Munchlax eventually. It's bound to happen. Just hopefully it's sooner than later. That is a lot of encounters, though. Encounters as resets. In a world where Decepticons meet. Oh my gosh, I already forgot it. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Forgive me. All the movie trailers just felt exactly the same, with some narrator and some suspenseful like music and different trailers. I feel like there are no more cereal commercials. Like, I remember watching so many cereal commercials. Yeah, 50 more and you'll get it. Yeah, I forget, was that Sonic's of the 70,000 of Magmar? I did watch Supreme Arcanine's video with the 70,000 on Registeel, and he actually did count that. So like, dude, that's like crazy. That's such high on the like opposite end of the spectrum of the odds. But wow, yeah, that is I don't think I would ever get that far in a hunt. Yeah, Supreme Arcanine. Yeah, surely in this next 50. Reese's Puff. Yeah, I remember Reese's Puff, Cocoa Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast, Frosted Flakes. I don't see any of these commercials anymore. I mean, I don't really watch too much TV anyway, but... I guess 70 sounds better than 80, but that's still ridiculous. But hey, if you do get it at like 70,000, in theory, that just means your next shiny hunts will be easier statistically. Maybe. Not necessarily, but maybe. Blueberry Morning? I don't even think I know that cereal. No, I've never gotten a shiny on the first encounter. That'd be awesome though. But dang, you did, sheesh. You guys remember Cookie Crisp? Who thought that was a good idea for a cereal? Let's put some cookies in here. And that's it. It is a good cereal too. But you can't tell me that's cereal. Yeah, the Coca-Cola Polar Bear was a classic. Yeah, Pokemon jelly jars. I don't even know what that is. Like actual jelly with Pokemon logo on it. I don't really want to bring up yogurt again, but I do remember the Go-Gurt commercials. You're at about 6,000 resets for Charmander. You remember seeing a very strange teddy bear? It's possible that save file just doesn't have the good shiny frame rates or something. I don't know if that's actually true, but just cookie, like it just sounds like, how can that be cereal? You know, like I don't know. Vector, pure fiber and iron. I don't think I've ever heard of that cereal. You love yogurt? You see a lot of yogurt. It's like a good snack. Everything had Pokemon on it. Do they still make Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I just haven't like seen it. I don't think a tree can be locked, right? Because, like, yeah, they wouldn't just lock a single tree. I think it's just probably really bad luck, but... The Pokemon Alphagetti. Sometimes I'll still get those Scooby-Doo snacks. Or the Scooby-Doo... Oh my gosh, what am I... Like jelly? Not jelly, what are they called? Like the gummies, yeah, the gummies. The blue flavor, oof, fire. Alright, Amarillo, so... Get your breakfast, get some nutrients in. Yeah, starts to play mind games with you. You gotta play mind games back, like, ooh, I don't even want this shiny anymore. Then boom, pops up. And those blue gummies had some sort of drug in it. I don't know what it was. Velmos Peak. I don't know if you guys remember they weren't like Cheetos. They weren't like cheese doodles either. They were like, but they were essentially Cheetos, but it was in a blue bag. What happened to those Cheetos? There was something different about those. They were fire. Have you seen any of the Times magazines with them on the cover? I don't think so. Like recently or like old ones? I'm looking for a Mew one, but I feel like he's been scalped. I guess, are people collecting these things now? That's interesting. I guess, wouldn't they have had a lot of printings of it? Or is it, I guess it must be an old one though, right? If it's if people are like scalping them. And I have a lot of like Nintendo Power stuff with like Pokemon on it. Classic. But yeah, I don't have any of the Time magazine ones. 3D Doritos. No, there was something else. You went over through 10k shiny Rayquaza. No, you gotta get this Rayquaza. It's too cool of a shiny. You have an announcement. Gen 3 Fraligator is cheeked up. Okay, not gonna lie, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I didn't realize that either till like maybe a few months ago. I don't remember why I saw that. But yeah, who designed for alligator? Just try not to think about it too much, and you'll be good. Yeah, I feel like you're way too deep on the Munchlax. You can't give up now. You have to show the game who's boss. Yes. We must all bear the sins of a caked up gator. Oh man. Well, next time I get an Aron, I'm gonna look this up. There's no way that's his tail. That is a cheek. Oh man, that's great. Let me see this Cheetos. No, it's not it. It's in like an old bag. It's not even a Cheeto. That's why I can't find it. Oh, cheese doodles. That's what it is. Yeah, cheese doodles by the Wise Company. Yeah, those hit different. Something about them. No, don't look at it. Oh, I can only learn it in Gen 4. Oh, man. It actually is. Yeah, catching it in the original game in the Sky Pillar is an experience. Did you ever think about getting shiny Feebas? I did until I realized, and I actually did start hunting that a while ago, and then I realized that the tiles change, and I was like, yeah, I'm all set. I'm not gonna do that. But getting shiny Milotic would be really pretty. It's really nice shiny, and it's a good challenge. But like, I don't know if I'm that crazy into the shiny hunting. That just seems like a different level of challenge. Thanks, Raven. How you doing? Oh man. I couldn't even focus. Oh. I haven't looked at the sprite in a while, but it's also because I finally, I think, got it out of my memory. I don't know what this whales is. What is it? Yeah, that'll probably be, if I had to do an RNG manip hunt, that'd probably be it. Hey, everyone's got their own thing. Something starry and leaf green, laboratory XD, nice. I think I want to do... I want to kind of do Star U too. Starmie looks so cool, and it's also really good for the frontier. But I guess what is the... In Platinum is what, kind of what I was looking at. Doesn't look like the probability is that good. Like, so I'm thinking about just doing it in like a different generation and bringing it up to Platinum. I gotta check the rates and the percentages in Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Okay, so it's kind of like a goldfish or something, these whales. Wait a minute. I think I know what this is. Hold on a second. Alright, that is not... Wait a minute. I feel like I've had these before. Yeah, actually, why did I have these? Were they ever in... Huh. I'm like, I like have a memory and I don't know if I'm filling in the blanks, if that makes sense. But I remember eating these and I do remember them being better than goldfish. And I don't know why, because it's like the same thing. Gen 4, you could freeze the trees, huh? Yeah, I don't think you could do that in Gen 3 from what I've heard, but I know people have hunted it, so... I guess, yeah, if you have a dead battery, tiles never move. But then you probably... I guess, yeah, the frame's still advanced though, right? Because you're not soft resetting, so Interesting. Because they are. I can't argue with that logic. We just passed over 6,700 resets on Ray. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I don't remember, excuse me, I never saw them in like the store, but I remember them at like I have a vague whisper of a memory of them being in a dollar store. You did it for, you got feedback for your DTQ, nice. Yeah, come on, Rayquaza. We're getting close to them odds. I'll probably go for another 100 or so resets, maybe a little more, and then I'm gonna probably drop the stream off, try and get this Pokedex completed in Platinum. Gonna be awesome. Yeah, I wonder if they use like a different type of cheese that was just more like real and maybe addictive. We're at 148 encounters on Aron. Made a good chunk. Good dent. That's all good. I know people have got things going on in their lives, but it's always good when people come in and say hi. It's a good time hanging out. Yeah, somehow a majority of these conversations involve some sort of dairy product from like the 1995 to 2010 time period. Not understanding the context and seeing talk about eating goldfish. You train 10 Pokemon on the frontier and only once have 12. Hold on, I gotta reread that. I train 10 Pokemon for the frontier and once I have 12. Catch remainder. Nice. That'd be kind of fun. Nice little challenge to use the Pokemon that you got in a fun way. I count with the calculator because it's kind of something I've always done. I mean, there isn't really a good reason. Like, I can't say it's a good way of doing it. Just resort back to what I've always done. Ooh, that sounds dangerously tasty. Crushing up some of those goldfish. Cheese, Go-Gurt, cereal, rubber bands, the 4 Horsemen. The snacks were better. The Mountain Dew was better. The tech was cooler. You gotta go. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hopefully you get that Munchlax soon, but have a good rest of your day and weekend. Nah, you're not too late. Probably hanging out for another half hour or so, maybe hour, depending on how we're feeling. We were talking about snacks again. When you get your shiny Rayquaza, you can celebrate getting a shiny Rayquaza card. Which Rayquaza card are you looking at? There's so many good ones. Yeah, definitely let everybody know. Hopefully it's this weekend. There was a pretty intense conversation about how the whale goldfish are better than the actual goldfish. It's a... what's the word I'm looking for? Like a... I don't even know. Everyone has decided that the whales is better than the goldfish for some mysterious reason. I don't even... Senbei? I don't even know what that is. Must be tasty though. Was that Julian earlier with the IPA? You missed the red and blue Ultra Zero Monster flavors. I was never really big into the whole Monster and energy drink things, but I'm guessing they were tasty. What's up, Kegels? Haven't played Pokemon in years. Inspired me to boot them. Let's go. Glad you picked up the game and are enjoying it. It's good. It's a good pastime kind of hobby, you know. It's chill. Gets the brain going a little bit too. Glad you're enjoying the game. And all the excitement again. Quick car slide ahead, mister. I realized I came in at probably the worst time of the stream. I joined and I was like, oh, Riley's got like a membership thing. I was like, cool, whatever. And then you just died a rock slide, quick claw, ride on. I was like, I shouldn't have came in the stream. I feel like every time I go in the stream, there's some sort of kaiju Nighthawk style monster. And it it hurts you. It hurts your streak. I don't know what the obsession is for that Takis or Takis thing. That looks like it would just destroy my stomach. The bringer of the end times. I remember I joined the stream. You're like 80 something. I was like, man, you got this. Death. Big sad. But what do you got? You're streaming again today, right? Hopefully today you get to continue whatever streak you're on. At your age, that is worth the heartburn. Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of foods now that I kind of have to slowly start deciding if it's worth the stomach ache. Yeah, hoping we get this Rayquaza soon. $6,739. Taki's making your mouth water. I'm a big, like, really hard pretzel dude. Like, they make those, I don't even know, but they're in, like, a box. I just love the, like, it's just, like, a good, like, the way I could describe it is I feel like this is the, like, feeling people get when they want to, like, chew tobacco or, like, do those nicotine patches. It's just, like, it's, like, something in your mouth that's, like, radiating flavor slowly. So it, like, starts off as, like, this hard pretzel, then it slowly dissolves into, like, this little snack. I don't know how to explain it, but that's like that's my snack. Destroys my teeth though. Can't be good chewing on like rocks every day of the week. Those Flamin' Hot Cheetos would probably like knock me out. I don't know how people I don't know how people do it, but I respect it. I mean, I haven't seen Pringles in a while. What happened? Maybe I just haven't bought them or seen them in the store, but they good snack. You get a hammer of snow. No, we got, I think 2 weeks ago, we got like over 30 inches, which is crazy. Pork scratchings? I never heard of that. That sounds like a high protein snack to get you shredded. Yeah, Grimer, we got destroyed with snow. We don't need any more. They're also called cracklins. Yeah, I've never heard of this snack before. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. Too much. The only time I really have pork belly is when it's in ramen and it tastes really good. 94 degrees in LA. Sheesh. We had blue boopers. You're up early. I respect it. Come on, Rayquaza. I want to capture you. Your dry battery can get you Umbreon. Is that because you got, I guess, stuck in the what do you call it, nighttime? Crisp pork belly's a different beast. I gotta try it then. I think I have an air fryer, but we have only used it for like chicken nuggies. All right, I'm thinking 35 more resets will put us at 6,800. Probably wrap the stream up from there. Gonna try and finish this Platinum Pokedex today. I mean, me personally, if my game had to get stuck, I'd rather be stuck so I can get Umbreon. More of an Umbreon kind of Eevee. What's the word I was gonna look for? Umbreon's more of my favorite than Espeon. Espeon's cool, but Umbreon's top tier. This next 50 does feel pretty good. Hopefully this next 30 feels good. Yeah, I feel like the pork belly absorbs, or either absorbs the ramen broth or like adds that flavor from like the fat to the ramen broth, which makes it nice. I'm gonna get tattoos on my hands next 50 for show. Next 50 for show. Ooh, that's a good friend to have. Somebody that owns a ramen shop. Sonic's naturally got one. Jeez. That dude grinds shinies. What's up, Ivan? How we doing? I would prefer to get Aron but Sableye could be good for the collection. Like, I'm not gonna say no, but the target is Aron. Get to work. You have to I'm gonna probably drop the stream off maybe like 10 or so minutes if anybody's interested. Riley's gonna be picking up some streaming. Come on, Rayquaza. 16 more for the day. You can do it. Oh, man. Yeah, we want that Aron. I feel like Arnold would be a good name for Aron. I see, yeah. I feel like it probably helps just to stay on the same routine all week. But I mean, I haven't had to do like super early morning shifts ever, so. I'm gonna head out, get some laundry. Thanks for hanging out, Grimer. Hopefully you have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Ten more. The target is Aron. Aron. What's up, Scorpion? Yeah, it would be nice if like the other Fire Red Leaf Green could also get those benefits. Yeah, we're doing the synchronized now instead of the magnet pole because I want that adamant nature. Do some shinies have less spawn rate than other? I think, well, I guess it comes down to the encounter rate. I think that's your question, right? Same shiny rate, different encounter rate. Or, yeah, same shiny percentage, different percentage actually encountering. All right, four more. Come on. As much as I love the stream and hunt this Rayquaza, I would love to get the shiny. Hopefully a good rest of your day too. Thanks for hanging out. All right, last one. Here we go. Actually, what is this? No, technically one more after this. Come on. This is it. All right, 11 to 10. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. No shiny. All right, so we're at 6,800. I'm gonna update my spreadsheet And we got 173 encounters. So 173 plus 1435, 1608 on Aron. $16.08. And on Rayquaza, where are you? 6,800. Oh, we're grinding. We got what, like 650 in. 6,800. All right, doing pretty good. Next stream, folks. For me, it depends what you do on the Pocket. If you enjoy doing a whole bunch of, like, it makes backing up things kind of easier, and you can do things like emulation and stuff. So for most people, it's probably worth it. For me, I just use it as a glorified Game Boy, and it makes recording really easy too. I'd prefer just to buy more modified or modded Game Boy SPs. Hey, it's always fun hanging out as well. Thanks for coming and enjoying. Could you just get a DS and play? I guess you could. All right, I need to get snacks. All these conversations about cheesy snacks making me hungry. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day playing my Pokemon Platinum. We're close to getting this Pokedex complete. I gotta check out that checkpoint thing and also try and figure out how to mod this thing. But yeah, any last words? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't wait to get on camera too. It's gonna be awesome. Retroid Pocket Flip is a good emulator. Put 2 A's in Aron. I don't think I have a guide, but in my one of the videos for this Rayquaza like preparation, I do talk about it, like how I got them all. It's not really easy, or it's not hard. It's just very time consuming. But I have a whole playlist of all these Rayquaza videos. All right, see you everybody. Chatting again soon. I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow or not, but I do want this Rayquaza, so we'll see what happens the rest of the day with this what do you call it, Gen 4 Pokemon adventure. But anyway, take care everybody, have a good rest of your weekend, and